In this video, we're going to consider the simple diagram, and we're going to extract some specific data which we wouldn't normally be able to take out of a quick calculation pad or out of the graph with the kind of precision that we're looking for. So we have this master diagram and we have the slave diagram. So they're two very simple diagrams, but what we are concerned is to extract some specific data for the components, in particular for the component G, the component H, or the component J. And what kind of data we want? We want to know, for example, the reliability exactly at 100 hours or at 200 hours and so on. So we don't want to take some kind of approximation, we want to get some pretty accurate results. And when we analyze our data, so we got a green light here which tells us they are up to date. If we use the quick calculation pad and we say extract the reliability at 100 hours, we get the reliability for the entire diagram, which being the master is for the entire system, but we don't want that. And yes, we could go onto the graphs, not this graph, we could go onto the blocks and search for blocks reliability, and that would give us the reliability of the components, say for example a component G, component H and a component J. But again, we would have to extract the information precisely at 100 hours, which, okay, we could change the scale and try to do our best, but it wouldn't be an exact reading. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to play around with the resolution and we're going to play around with the copy plot data. So first of all, what does resolution actually mean? Well, the resolution in this case is 50. It tells us basically how many data points are used to construct a line. And the lower are the data points, the more ugly looking is our lines. So on the contrary, if we have a higher number of data points, say 250, we can go up to a maximum of 300, we'll have some nice and smooth lines. And so we adjusted already the timeline at 25,000, and we have a resolution of 250, which means that we'll be able to characterize our data points every 100 hours if we extract the data. And how do we extract the data? We go on to copy plot data. We go on to copy plot data, and then we can either paste our data on an Excel spreadsheet, or we can go onto the report and just dump it onto a blank sheet. And then we Control V and we paste our data. But something has gone quite wrong, because we don't have exact 100 hours, 200 hours, 300 hours and so on. We got slightly different values, okay? And the reason for that is because we got these extra cells which makes us instead of 250 data points, actually we got 251 data points. This is our starting point, times 0 reliability 1. So what we need to do, sort of minimize that, what we need to do, we need to go back here and we need to make an adjustment to 251 data points. And then we need to calculate, because otherwise just by typing the number it wouldn't necessarily attach this new setting into the data point. So we recalculate and we repeat the process. So we copy our plot data and then we go to our diagram and now we paste it. And now we are able to extract the information for the component G at 100 hours, 200, 300, whatever. Okay, so we need to just play around with the scale of our chart and the resolution to be able to extract the actual value. And this is for the component G, but obviously is also for the other components. So here we got the component H, the component J, and so on. So we'll be able to extract all this information which we wouldn't be able to extract otherwise from the quick calculation pad. Thank you for watching.